Right, today's job is a strip down. So I'm just in the shed getting everything I need to make it a bit easier for myself. So WD-40 on the rusty nuts. We're just gonna set the camera up and go. I'm gonna take what I'm gonna do, take as much rubbish as I can off. We've got a rusty broken bolt, they're coming off. What else we got? We can take this off. And probably try and take all this wood out. So we'll see how we get on. We're gonna start with the mud guards. We give this a spray while we're waiting. That needs to come off. Might as well take the whole thing off actually. See if we can get that off. Inside. What do I need to get off? These. I want this off. So I want to see what's behind it. That chunk has got to come off. Take them off. Get that off. They must be part of the other side. Get that off. Same again down here. You rusty b****. Should do it. While that's soaking in, I'm going to take everything off that I can. I'll set you up and we'll get going. Got these from Amazon. They're wicked. They just cling onto the back. See all the rust it's picked up. So that's the amount of rust we're dealing with. So that's fun. Bolts just wouldn't come out, so I sprayed it with some WD-40 and left it while I got on with some other bits. Let me show you what I'm doing. Okay, so these are square. Let's hold on a piece of wood on the inside that needs to get out. Now I've got it stuck. Wicked. Of course I have. So yeah, taking out of those bolts to get that piece of wood out. So here I'm just using some WD-40 to lubricate the bolts a bit, so when I whack them they actually fall out.
to. We're riv nut. We've got a couple of riv nuts I need to take out, so I can get those out. And then that should come off. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. It's not that bad, to be fair. That's stuck. That's stuck. That's stuck. I'll get that out. Yeah, it's all right, but that is get a needle gun tomorrow, so that's all coming off. All that coming off down there. Right. I'll try and get that off, and then I will get the other side done. So we've got a few more to do. Hopefully they will be as easy as that one, but I don't reckon they will be. Guess it's harder than I thought, but we're getting there slowly. It would be much better with an impact driver if I could attach this to my drill. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, Lukey, you got this. We come. That was it. Can we do it in hand yet? Not yet. There we go. That's dropped. So this should out, hopefully. Oh, this is hopefully gonna come off. This is the first one I've got off. Let's see. Please. Ah, nice. That, however, that's not so nice. That's our worst bit there. Wow. Oh well, we've got to keep going. Look at this. Just peeling it back. That is metal, and that is a little woodlouse. The family of them, I think. Just feasting on my lovely camp, my lovely trailer. Whew. I wonder how that's put on. Let's get that off. No. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. Oh, it's the easiest bit so far, anyway. There we go. So now we can kind of see areas that need to be sorted out. We're getting there.
So here I'm just taking that piece of wood out that was bolted to the side, along with the bolts. This will make it a lot easier to take the side panels out later on.
Had an accident. Dropped my bits. Right, so we're pretty much done for today. I haven't got enough time, but we've taken out the wood that goes along the side, some of the I think they're aluminium. Some of the aluminium sheets are on the bottom. Piece of wood's gone. Still got that out, so I'm going to have to grind those bolts out tomorrow because they are rounded off. I rounded off the heads. And then I need to try and get those two big bolts out which hold the legs up at the back. And then we're pretty much ready to do the bottom bit, but check this out. This is nasty. This is the worst bit. Oh, that's gross. That's so bad. So that definitely needs replacing. Bonus, this piece of metal doesn't actually live there. It's just nearly fell over. It's just floating. Right, I'm gonna shut that up, and then we'll come back tomorrow and do some more.
Right, it's day 2. We didn't get a lot done yesterday, but we're going to crack back on with it today. We need to get some bits for the angle grinder, and I'm going to pick up the needle scaler to get all the rust off. So that's what we're going to do now. Then we're going to get back. We're going to get the plan is to get over it. The plan is to get the gate, the back gate off, the tailgate, whatever you want to call it, drawbridge. We're going to get that off. Then we're going to try and finish getting the sides off. I couldn't get them off, so I'm going to get the angle grinder out and try and cut the bolts. There's a few bolts that I just couldn't get out. Yeah, finish off the bits we didn't get finished yesterday, and then we'll start hitting that rust and seeing how bad it actually is. Right, let's get these bits, and then I'll see you back at the trailer in a minute. So we're back. We're going to set the camera up, and then we'll get started. So this bit was a little bit annoying. I couldn't get the socket behind onto the nut, so I had to use a spanner to gradually get it off. I got there in the end, but it took ages. And then when I did get there, the bolt that ran through was bent, so I had to come back to it in a bit and hammered it out. So this was fun. This was the first bolt I managed to get out. And as you can see there where I'm hammering a screwdriver, of course, through, I then get it wedged because the back gate actually drops a bit and then gets it wedged, so then I've got to figure out how to get it back out again. Look at that crusty rust falling off. But there you go. A little bit of persuasion, and now it comes. And then with that middle one out, that side one, that left one come out, that's a treat. But then I had a bit of trouble with the other one because it was bent. So with a bit of hammering, WD-40, we got there in the end. And this is the moment I thought I was going to die. After trying to figure out how to get this bolt out, a little bit of WD-40, hammering it out, I nearly took my toes off. So much heavier than I thought it was going to be. But there you go, it's off. Nothing broke. We're all good. Move on. At some point, I might get the steel toe capped out, but for now, trainers are much more comfortable. I like to sit on it, so
hopefully, yeah, takes away. So yesterday I couldn't get these off. So plan today, something different. See if it works. Ah, there you go. Okay, we're spinning. What have we got?
These two bolts holding up the jack stand at the back was such a pain to get out. We didn't leave the penetrating oil long enough for it to make much of a difference, but it definitely helped. But you know, we got there in the end. Little progress, slow progress, and then finally out they came.
Hopefully that'll help penetrate it. RP90. A little bit forward, a little bit back until it comes off. Come on. I can feel it a little bit. There we go. A nut, a bolt, sorry. Nut, bolt, bolt. Oh. Loads of rust. That's our problem. Snapped. Right, that one's off. This one's on, but I need to take that off. So I'm going to jack up this side, take the wheels off, try and get those bolts out. These ones here, I rounded them off because they're so rusty. That one's not too bad, but the other one's worse. So yeah, jack it up, wheels off. Let's go.
So as you can see, the trailer's really high, and I was using pieces of wood to help prop it up, but it was just so high I didn't trust it, so I put the jack stands back in but upside down, so they're locked and seized in anyway.
Come and take a look at these lovely brakes. Drums. Oh, is it bad? I mean, it looks hideous. Some nice spiders' nests, whatever you call them, eggs. Yep, well, that's the bolt we want. I don't think... Oh yeah, there's another one down there, so that's got to come off. I want to see something proper crusty. That. Oh, horrible. Okay. Right. I know these are going to be a bit of a B, so I'm going to give them a spray down. And now I'm prep. So, plan is, I can't get them off. I'm gonna cut them off. Coffee break, and then we'll come back. Right, problem with this is it spins. Oh. It's the only way, guys. Angle grinder. Fuck's sake. Good start. Luckily we've got more. Still annoying though. Alright, we're working. Glasses. What a great idea. You guys probably already know about this. I can get a flathead in there now. This is gonna work. Right, so we've locked it on. Get inside. Please work. Please work. Can we see it? Can we see it? Eee! Oh my god. Whew. Okay. Maybe I'll try the other side. I'll put that there.
Long story short, it didn't work. I got really excited. I thought it was going to work. But I got it halfway out and it just wouldn't move. So back to grinding. Go. That is one side all done, ready for the needle scaler, which we haven't got yet, but it's fine because we've got to do that side. Yeah, let's go. Took this opportunity to grind off as many like bits of bolts and junk that didn't need to be there. So here I'm taking off the other jack stand. It's been sitting with WD-40 on it now for about 2 days, so it come off so much easier. I found some more bolts to cut off. Turns out I quite like using the angle grinder. Okay, so we are waiting for the scaler, needle scaler. So I'm just gonna try and get as much as sanded as I can now. So let's get it going. So yeah, the frame's pretty gross, but most of it's just surface rust, so you can see it's going everywhere. It was pretty minging. Okay, so that's the tops done. They're not great.
Not bad, they're not great.
So we'll try the needle gun. I don't think it'll do much, but we might have to treat it. Or just chuck the paint on top. Anyway, that's it for today. And the best bit, I got to burn the wood at the end. Thanks for watching, guys. Next time we're going to strip the sides down and we're going to tackle the framing. See you then.